Hi, everyone. Let's see. Am I up? Yeah, sounds good. Hi, everyone. How are you? I was a little scatterbrained. I thought that I had hit, when I go live, there's 2 buttons I have to hit. And sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I hit the one button while I wait for YouTube to catch up, and then I forget to hit the other button. So I'm like, okay, quick, I got it. I come back and I'm like, I haven't officially gone live yet. So, you know, there's that. And I started, you can see here, I was gluing baby pencils to long pencils. And then I was like, I don't have time to glue all these before stream. So I did get stuff put away though. Aren't you proud of me, F? I got stuff put away. All right, let's go ahead and scroll on up and see who is here. Here, let's move that. We are working on this today. Oop, there it is. All right, so today's question of the day is, if you could eat only one dessert for the rest of your life, which would be? Now that doesn't mean like this is all you can eat is this one dessert. This just means, you know, instead of your choice of dessert, you always only have one choice for dessert. Let's see, Megan, hello. It's a hard one. I have to go with turtle brownies, right? I was thinking though, like I could choose ice cream and then have variations of ice cream, right? I mean, variation on, well, I guess if that's the case, then you could say cake and it would be a billion variations of cake. So, all right. I don't know what mine would be. I'm gonna have to think about that. See, I think of the questions, but I can't think of the answers. Ev, hello. See, Chelsea, hello. Cannoli, hands down. Ev, I have never had a cannoli. If I ever make it to your side of the country there, do you want to take me to a good cannoli place? Sorry, I was adding a little bit of chapstick. Dawn, hello. Jay, hello. Palma, hello. Let's see, Yana, mocha tort. Oh, that sounds brilliant. I love that. Sweetbread or pie crust. Wait, just the pie crust by itself? Would you put something in the pie crust? I don't know, just pie crust by itself might be a little dry. I mean, I like pie crust. Actually, I'll be honest. If it comes to like pie, the crust is generally like, I don't always eat it. Like if I can choose, I'd prefer like a cobbler or a crisp. If I'm gonna have the crust, sometimes I'll like sprinkle a little sugar on the edge, but I don't know. Let's see, Yana, hello. Let's see, Heather, hello. Finally made it to a live, and cheesecake. A very good choice, and welcome, Heather. So glad to have you here. Let's see, Diane, hello. Sherry says, gotta pick chocolate cake with thick fudge frosting. Sherry, I agree. That sounds delicious. Let's see, Callie, hello. Marcia says, hello, everyone. I would eat a slice of key lime pie without whipped cream on it. Okay, without. You know, there was a restaurant that I went to that had a really good lemon meringue pie, and I had never tried it before, but it's just like, it made so much sense. So much sense. Sorry, words are hard. Lemon meringue pie, but with slices of strawberry on the side, because the lemon meringue is so tart, it really brings out the sweetness in the strawberry. Oh, now I want to make lemon meringue pie. Maybe this question was a bad idea. Let's see, Carol, hello. Let's see, love chocolate, right? It's been a week. I feel ya on that. We've been trying to squeeze in about a bajillion appointments, trying to get us and the kids all in to see our regular doctors, where we got to go find new ones and get all that squared away. Oh my gosh. Your heart is singing. Oh, so it's a good thing. It's a good week. Oh, I want to hear about it. Let's see, B, hello. Let's see, Carol, and peanut butter pie. I feel like I've heard of that. Does that have chocolate in it? I feel like it has chocolate in it. Cammy, hello. Lemon pie forever. Love it. Let's see, Ellen, hello, cookies, any kind. Ooh, that's fair. Let's see, tiramisu. Steve will concur with you on that one. They do, probably. I don't know. All right, well, we got to find a good bakery that has gluten-free. Now I could probably make, now I want to make cannolis. Like next week, we're going to have so many desserts, and Steve's going to be like, well, I was like, well, chat gave me about a bajillion and one ideas. You always eat the crust. See, I don't know. It's kind of like pizza crust. Like I'll eat it if there's like garlic and butter on it. Hi, Blue. How are you? Let's see. Wendy, hello. Anything with dark chocolate, please. Like, oh, thanks, Blue. Blue, you would love, there's this, so I go to a small health food store in town because there's some gluten-free items that I can only find there. And I am not a big fan of dark chocolate. I feel like it's too bitter. However, there is this dark chocolate bar that they have there where like on a raspberry, you know how it's got all the individual like little bumps and everything, and you can kind of sometimes take that apart. Well, basically what it is the raspberry has been I think freeze dried, not regular dried, because it's almost got like a little bit of a pop to it. Pretty sure it's freeze dried. So it's dark chocolate with little bits of freeze dried raspberry mixed in it. It's like the perfect balance. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Now I need that. I should probably tell Steve to put that in my stocking. Hey, Steve, if you're listening, I want the dark chocolate raspberry bar from the health food store. Let's see. Hi, Emily. Popping in and out. Sounds good. Oreo balls or molasses cookie? Molasses cookies. Do you mean like ginger snaps? Because I know they have. I need to make ginger snaps now. I know that they have molasses in them. It's the only time of the year that I use molasses. So like I'll get a jar of molasses, and then by the time Christmas rolls around, this previous jar of molasses has been open for like a whole year. I'm like, well, at least it lasts a while. Let's see. Oh, I'm so glad, Wendy. Oh, because the pencils are put away. Well, Ev, not to make any disheartening, but I have like my extras that are still in this tray. And like when I was doing it, I missed the spot on this one. So when we're all done, I need to go rearrange them all. But you know, an effort was made. I get A for effort. Sorry, I definitely didn't drop a pencil. A for effort. Let's see. Does not have chocolate in it, just peanut butter. Interesting. So is it like Reese's where there's like sugar added to the peanut butter? Charlotte, hello. Baked lemon cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds good. Hi, Kenny. Crust with cinnamon sugar. Okay, I can accept that. All right, let's see. Gingerbread. Right, I love gingerbread. Sort of, kind of. I think they're all molasses and sugar yummy. That works. Yeah, right. Raspberry chocolate extravaganza. Yeah, it's good. I mean, from a person who doesn't like dark chocolate, and I like that dark chocolate, it's good. 24 bakeries in Houston. Okay, or Italian bakeries. All right, well, I'm going to have to jet up to Houston at some point. Oh, no, Wendy. Oh, Wendy, right, yes. Okay, Wendy, I went and looked on it, and it wasn't YouTube. For some reason, I have no clue why, you were on the blocked list. I pulled it up after stream, like I said I would, and I was like kind of scrolling through the names, you know, because most of the names on there are like all those spammy ones. So I'm going to guess that at some point a button was pushed, or like I'm always nervous when I have my phone with me and I'm watching like somebody, like I'm a mod in Barbara's stream, and I cannot tell you how many times I've almost accidentally pushed something. So yeah, I was scrolling through it and I was like, oh my gosh, she's on the list. So yeah, at some point that was a mistake on my end. So Wendy, I'm so glad that it's fixed for you. I'm so sorry you somehow got banned. I swear it was not intentional. I was very shocked when I popped over there. I was like, oh, well, that's embarrassing. So it's all good now. Sorry, Wendy. Let's see. Has to be tiramisu. Love it. Cheesecake. Love it. Added too many desserts. Never enough. It's holiday season, right? Oh, strawberry shortcake. Carol, I love it. Yes, same. I'm glad I was able to find it. Like, absolutely. Looking at Italian bakeries in Texas is perfect. Got sent to the corner. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to tell you that you could come in and play with the rest. I don't know. I was a little sheepish. So yes, I apologize that happened. Let's see. Leanne, hello. Lurking. Internet isn't working good. No worries. No worries. All right. Well, it is Friday. If you're here on Wednesday, we got to jump on this page here. Hang on. Did my music stop? It did stop. Hang on. We're going to make sure that's on repeat. There we go. But we got to start on the Sleigh page. So I thought we could work a little bit more on that. I've been trying to organize and reorganize and take inventory of the Prismacolors that I have, because over time I have, purchased sets when they are all good. And then like I couldn't find my Parma Violet. I'm like, okay, I've decided, because we're going to be working on this page for a while, and I'm actually going to be packing up things in the office here soon. So I think the pencils that I'm going to leave out are the Prismacolors. So we can keep working on this. Some gel pens, but either way, that's for later. Hi, Tebecca. Thank you. All right. Well, let's go ahead and dive on in. I was trying to think, it'd be nice if I put that in focus all the way. There we go. That's a little bit better. I was trying to think about how I want to do this sleigh, and I want to do, right, Kelly? In San Antonio. I have never actually been to San Antonio. We need to go though. I mean, it's not like we're moving out of Texas anytime soon, but I feel like we need to go to like the Alamo and the San Antonio Riverwalk. I don't know, we just haven't traveled much since we've been here. So I love any kind of chocolate, lemon, raspberry, strawberry dessert. Right? I know. No, I'm right there with you. So we have options. We're just going to do a road trip that connects to all of the Italian bakeries in Texas, just round the world. So I was trying to think about what I wanted to do for the edge of the sleigh here. And actually, I'm thinking something kind of, I don't know why, I'm seeing it furry. Our sleighs, like if you look at a picture of like Santa's sleigh, is this usually furry or is it metallic? Because I will say, if we do it furry, then we're gonna have to wait until after we have presents colored for that one. I am not, no. And wherever I'm at now, it won't be relevant anyway because we are moving soon. Let's go ahead and warm up and we'll start with the, what do you call these? We had this conversation, didn't we? I'm gonna try and remember. I want to say the slats, that's not it. It's not the blades. You guys told me, you told me this last time. What's that called? If anyone remembers, let me know because I can't remember. But we're definitely going to, let's go with a silver. Runners, Ellen, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I knew that there was a word for it. It clearly was something super important in my mind. Things get filed away. All right, well, we're gonna do like a silver, probably a cool gray. So let's actually get a black and we'll get the cool gray 70, cool gray 30. Is this the 30? Yes, cool gray 30, and then we will use a white. Okay, slide those over there. I gotta tell you guys, I have been using this so much lately, the little vacuum thing, because I've been making a mess with the pencil shavings. You can imagine how much of a mess I made. Oh, where did I put it? All of the pencil shavings I had before, I put them in a bag so I can use them for that project. But these little shavings end up, and so I've just been using this, and it's nice because it's got the bristles on it, and because this is unfinished wood, like I just put a stain on it, it's like I've been able to kind of, it easily removes the pencil from the cracks. It's not perfect, but anyway. All right, well, I am just jibber jabbering along. So let's cut the jibber jabber and I will zoom on in here. Here we go. Thanks, Dawn. Yeah, it's a tiny little vacuum. It's adorable. Okay. All right, I think we're good. We got a little bit of light glare. It's like trying to find a balance between making sure it's bright enough and having it not glare. I think that's good. Probably a little brighter than usual, but I will not focus on that. All right, so we are gonna start with black. And let's just go ahead. Are we all good? Yes, we're all good. Let's do these runners first. So I'm probably gonna consistently keep the darkest part of the runner on the left-hand side, but of course where it overlaps, it's gonna be a little bit darker. But yeah, not a whole lot else to report here for things happening. We've just been trying to kind of wrap up logistical stuff here and then, yeah, putting things in boxes. Oh, the red thing, it was a tiny little ladybug vacuum. And it sucks up here and it's got these little bristles. It's got the little thing on the side. Here, actually, I'll show you. I don't actually have a link for it. I don't know if it's on Amazon. You can just do like ladybug desk vacuum. Okay, let's say we've got this here. Now those are pretty big. Oh, here's that bag I was telling you about. So that there, and then you just, there's this button on the side and you just flip it on. And it's all done. And then, and see if I spill, I can show you. Ooh, ice cream, love it, Kelly. Hi, Julie. And then it opens up and it collects in here. And look, it's even got like little filters on the side and then you can dump it out. Now, of course, I've made a mess, but magically we can clean it up again. If I can get it, there we go. So it just fits there. And there we go. Anyway, it's super handy. Yeah, I've had it for a few years. It's one of those things that like I've left on a shelf, but recently I'm like, why am I not using this? Right? Hi, Kelly. But yeah, it's super handy to have, especially for someone who tends to be as clumsy as me. I'm always spilling stuff. All right. Ooh, fun fact. Who can tell me a little bit of trivia? Okay. So obviously we have some very different, who can tell me why this pencil looks different than that pencil? I'll give you virtual bonus points if you know the answer. Oh man, but I did get all my Christmas cards out and done. We are going to look at houses this weekend, which will be nice because once we figure out which one we want, then we'll have an address and we can finally start taking care of the rest of the logistics. Thank you, Kelly. So that'll be one nice big thing to check off the list. I don't know, we've got like 3 weeks, T-3 weeks till the move. It feels like... Correct. Bonus question, Ev. Do you know what year they no longer made the pencils in the USA? It's 60. Nice. It was like, what was it today? Got up to 80 today. These ones were originally Barrel, but they are not Charisma. They are not Charisma. I think Claire has a bunch of Charisma and Catherine has a bunch of Charisma too. I have never seen nor used them. Oh, was it really? I thought it was 2010. Ooh, okay. Wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't be doing trivia. Let's see. Cream caramel. Like, is it cream caramel or is it like a liquid or is it a solid? Let's see. Can you believe I have all of her books but only colored one page and only up to this day? Yes. Also because her books are beautiful. And to be fair, it took me a while to even color in the Kirby books. Like there's something pretty intimidating about them. Oh, nice, Kelly. Yeah, those Barrel ones, they're real nice. They're really, really nice. But I had this little tin of ones that I got when I was in college, and I was just like, why am I leaving these in here? I need to use them. So this is one of the ones from I bought ages ago. I am right. Okay. Whew. I was just like, oh no, here I am saying, oh, I bet I know what these are. And then I'd end up being wrong. Oh, you were guessing. Okay. Phew. I was just like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't quiz when I don't know the answers. Hi, Ronnie. Cheesecake, any and all flavors. Love it. See, I've never really done a ton of different flavors of cheesecake. Like I've mostly just done classic cheesecake, but I put like, used to sharpen them. You know, that's how I felt a lot about these ones. I have a lot of these metallic ones and I do have some that I haven't sharpened, but these are discontinued colors. So I'm just very picky about how I use them. Like a pudding with brown sugar, burnt turns. Ooh, okay. I like it. That sounds delicious. Is that something that you do like only for birthdays or for holidays? Or do you sometimes make it just because? Ooh, a chocolate cheesecake. Nice. Chocolate dream pie. Nice. Let's see, Sanford American is the parent company of Prismacolor and Color Pencils. Yes. Yeah, and like it's hard to get any solid answers out of them now because Sanford, they sell a lot of other things too. Like it's not just like an art company. I don't know. All right, let's see. So left side. So let's see. It is the 8th now. I think my Christmas shopping is done. I have a boatload of wrapping to do. But I think my Christmas shopping is done. It's nice to get all that checked off. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I have this constant feeling of I'm running out of time. But I don't know. I think I got everything done pretty early this year. But I think it's just because we've got this move coming up. So I have this need to get it all done early so I don't have to worry about it. Oh no, Debbie, what? Is it all dairy or is it just cream cheese? Is it something that's in the cream cheese? Right, Dee, it's so hard. Mixed it in a rice cooker for my birthday, never made it myself. Ooh, but that sounds so good. Yeah, there was definitely a change to it, but yeah. Thankfully, there's a lot of options out there for quality art supplies now. Okay, so we're still just doing all that on the left side. Yeah, that works. Sorry, I was quiet because I was reading. Right? I know. That's kind of brilliant. I have made caramel. I've done it like, technically I think I've done it twice because I burned it the first time. But I think I was making chocolate turtles with it. Right? For me, partially, I just want to like, after we open it, I just kind of want to put everything like away, only because we're still going to be unpacking and everything. Can't eat most of the delicious things you said. I think it's something inside cream cheese because I can eat other cheeses absolutely fine. Interesting. Huh. Well, because cream cheese, I mean, there's aged cheese. Cream cheese isn't aged. Now I'm curious. Because I've never even really thought about what goes into making cream cheese. Like, I've seen people making, here's the thing. Do you guys know anybody that has made their own yogurt? I'm always fascinated by it because it's like, it gets left out. And like, I don't know, I think anything that's generally refrigerated, I'm all paranoid to leave out. Like, Steve brought home some candied bacon, and I was like, does that need to be refrigerated? Like, I don't know. I'm weird about making sure everything like is well refrigerated. I don't know. I'm paranoid about eating food that might potentially make me ill. I'm definitely not food adventurous. Let's put it that way. Okay, so we're gonna do black along the bottom here. Oh my gosh, Steve and I finally started watching Loki. We are 1 episode in. We're taking it slowly, but we really like it so far. Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, me too. I think going and viewing houses tomorrow will make it seem a bit more real for everyone, which will be handy. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna add a few sections that's a little bit darker black. Yes, you've made your own yogurt? Okay, so how does that work with food safety? Because I'm just saying, like, if I get some milk and I bring it home, well, I guess you would use cream for it, okay? If I were to get a carton of cream and bring it home and then forget to put it in the fridge, I'm assuming that it's bad. Like, do you have to get a special kind of like non-pasteurized cream? I don't know. Like, how does that work for food safety? Also, does anybody know, should we refrigerate candied bacon? I've never had it in my life, and I'm gonna let Steve eat. Whole milk, lemon juice, and salt. Interesting. You can make it in an Instapot. What, like it cooks it? Oh my gosh, do I need an Instant Pot? Not instant. Is it instant or Insta? I've never used one. All right, so we're just gonna use a little bit more black. Go. I have a crock pot. Does that count? Is it? Okay. It is, I suppose, isn't it? It's like aged cheese. Like, at what point is it like, oh, it's gone bad because it's out, or now if I leave it out for a few more days, it's fine cheese. Clearly, this is why I should not own a dairy farm. I'd be too paranoid. All right, so Kelly, do you refrigerate your candied bacon? I haven't done any baking this year. Of course, granted, I've been a little preoccupied, but still. Okay, now let's go ahead and use, let's see, 30% cool gray, is that what I grabbed? It's kind of dark. I actually want to grab 10% cool gray as well. That one? No, that's 20%. Oh, 10%, here we go. Thanks, Josephine. Works with normal milk, but has to be cool the whole time, because if not, it really goes bad pretty quick. Yeah, that's what I would think. So do you leave it like in the fridge? Because I know there's like a certain point where it has to sit or something. And then like you use a cheesecloth with it? I don't know. I'm kind of like, probably just buy it from the store. All right, so we're gonna fill this in completely with 10% cool gray. I'm not pressing too hard. I'll press harder in a little bit. But yeah, it has been very busy. think I will be able to breathe a bit of a sigh of relief when we are all moved and situated. You know what I want to do? Let's see. I don't want to bring this side. I'm using the black again. And bring it down. I know there's not a line there that connects it, but it's almost like it's an extra shadow. Like an overlaid kind of shadow. Yeah, I like that. And it'll all smooth out once we finish it, but. Yes, even though it's cured in salt, it's pork I refrigerate and allow room temperature when eating a little bit of time. Ah, okay. Oh, creme brulee. I need to try that sometime. Like, apparently the whole, like, cracking down time. I'm realizing I'm not very dessert adventurous. I need to be more dessert adventurous. Right? Yeah, it seems really good. Is it like when you candy it, is it brown sugar or white sugar? Yeah, I'm liking this with the little extra shadow. Aw, thanks, Debbie. It's just a little bit more sharpened. Brown sugar. Okay, I feel like brown sugar, it's richer. It would go better with it. Next question. Really? Okay, I need to. I have actually, I just recently, well, I say recently, like in the last 4 months or so, I finally got some new ramekins because we were having friends over for dinner and I was making French dip sandwiches. So now we have little ramekins, so I could totally do creme brulee. Maybe I should do creme brulee at Christmas, like for the dessert for Christmas. Actually, kids would probably look at it and be like, oh. All right, next time I go to a restaurant that serves creme brulee, I will get it for my dessert. And creme brulee is probably gluten-free, I would think. Okay, I'm just using the 10% cool gray right now. Just filling it in the rest of the way. If you came here to Brazil, you taste the most amazing desserts. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. Okay. I think one of the things I'm looking forward to, actually, I think I'm going to leave that empty. Sugared berries, preferably strawberries, whipped cream, and coffee. Ah, Bird Lady, that sounds so good. Bird Lady, when I was a kid, we lived in an area that we could pick wild blackberries. And that was one of my favorite things to do, was to take just a little bit of sugar, sprinkle it on top. Yeah, absolutely. It is delicious. Okay, what else did I grab here? I grabbed 70% cool gray, but I don't think that's what I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna jump straight into the 30% cool gray or 50. Oh, I'm so indecisive. Let's get 50. I blame the weekend. Oh, creme brulee and torch. So is it something like when you make creme brulee, is it something that, because you bake it, right? Don't you bake it? Or is it something that you chill and then make the crispy on the top? Sounds good, Yana. Have a good time. All right, so 50% cool gray. We're going in a little bit darker now. Yeah, torch to crispy the top. Okay. Okay. There we go. Just using that 50% cool gray. And we'll use a blender over the top of it to kind of smooth out any additional edges. Custard with a candy hard topping, but it'll already be torched. Yeah, in the restaurant. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, because usually if they torch things like at your table, that's only like the food items that are like en flambe, right? Making cards in the background. Oh, Bird Lady, are you in the Discord? If not, you should post pictures of your cards when they're done. I'm hoping that people will start to, the Christmas cards and stuff, everybody will start to get them like probably tomorrow. Made peanut butter pie for my son. He loved it, made it tiny because they're so rich. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I made a pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, and for whatever reason, I've made it before and I followed the instructions exactly, but for whatever reason, the pie crust just did not come out. It actually, like, it wasn't cooked all the way, but I followed the instructions exactly. Like, there really is no reason why it shouldn't have been cooked all the way. So I was talking to my mom about, she suggested par baking it, which I think I will, but I was at the health food store and the same mix that I get for my bread, the Bob's Red Mill, they had a pie crust mix. And so I was like, we'll give it a shot. So I think I'm going to try and do that with the pie crust. I do like to make my own whipped cream for it, though. Oh my gosh, I need to, like, go downstairs and eat a bunch of dessert now. Although I don't know, man, if this thing gets taken out of my head here and it solves a lot of the headaches, that could mean I can go back to gluten and I can make normal pie crusts. That's the hope, right? Okay, so now what I want to do is we are going to use the white and we're going to blend this in the rest of the way, and then we'll touch it up with any black that we need so that we don't lose any of the contrast. Only thing I ever bake is cookies. I mean, I do get adventurous. Last year, for Little Steve's class party, he really wanted, well, he voluntold me because they were having around the world desserts. And so the thing that I got volunteered for was making a Swiss roll. I was like, well, guess we're learning how to do that. Traditional called Brigadeiro. Usually it's made with chocolate, but there's a variation with coffee. Ooh, right? Ever the optimist. I know, right? I'm trying, man. I gotta look on the bright side for it somehow, right? Oh, well. I'll know more in January. Oh, nice. Yeah, did anybody ever end up getting anything good for Black Friday? Any good Black Friday deals? Biggest Black Friday thing I did was the Audible sale. All right, almost got this white done. We may not even need to actually use the blender. One of the other things too, to make sure that we don't lose any of this contrast, is we can use our white paint pen on the lighter part of these bars. Also, I don't know if we're gonna do a background at all. I'm still deciding. I kind of feel like it should have a background, but I don't know. I bought 8 foreign coloring books by Bananas Price. Oh, nice. Fancy watercolor brushes, nice. Right, I know it. That does sound good. All right, so now we're gonna go back to our black and we're gonna darken up some of these spots here. I wanna keep that contrast. Go. Nice and dark. Same thing with here. Hang on one second. Just had to respond to something real quick. Okay. Just using that black underneath because I want that to still be a nice dark color. See, I bought 2 craft room storage drawer and drawer cabinet combo units for a decent price. One of the largest, too. Nice. See, I love good deals. Been out there anymore? Oh, yeah, probably. Okay. There we go. See how that kind of makes it pop and it doesn't really disappear too much? In fact, we could probably do a little bit more here with the overlap of that. Okay, and then we'll do just there. See, we get this nice kind of metallic look without actually using any metallic pencils. Although I do wonder, yeah, no. Sorry, I have these ideas in my head and then I have to take a second to think through it. I'm like, oh no, I went out of line. I mean, it's fine if you go out of line, but that was black. Also, I charged this thing and oh my gosh, it's so fast. There we go. I'm thinking more, I'm trying to decide. We could do like a blue. We could do a blue up here, a light blue for the sleigh. That could be pretty. Anybody else been humming Chris's songs all the time? I mean, they're on the radio, so I can't help it, but still. There we go. Okay. A few more places. We'll use this black. We'll look up in chat here in just a bit. Oh, forgot this one. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's see how this would look with a little bit of white paint pen. Oh, the vacuum. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. Make sure my white is good to go here. It is, we're good. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna cover up that little bit that I went over on the edge. All right, let's see how this looks with a little bit of white paint pen. Do I like that? Yeah, I like that. I like that. I want to leave that part. I think we'll cover up that whole. Yeah, that's good. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. You guys are hearing my my inner monologue here. Try and convince myself that something I'm doing is a good idea. There we go. Yes, on metal, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like it just makes it pop. All right, I'll look up in a second. I'm in concentration mode. And the nice thing is about these is once it dries, if I decide I don't like it where it's at, like I can just use my nail and kind of scrape it away. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna turn this so I don't get my hand. I should have worked left to right, honestly. And in fact, I'll probably do that for the rest of them. Thanks, Kenny. Yeah, because I am going, otherwise my hand's gonna go over it. Oh, let's see, a little bit here. Yeah. Right, bird lady? In that case, I win all of them. Yeah, doesn't really need to be there. Okay. And it's not completely covering up the line, but it is lightening it a fair amount. Now, you don't have to do it kind of sketchy like I do where I'm like, you can just draw one straight line, but I can't do straight lines anymore. So yeah, I do the little sketchy movement. And thankfully, when it's white next to white, it's pretty forgiving. Yeah, I like that a lot. We're only doing it on the right side and on the top part. Basically, what is the lightest part of the runners? Yeah, see, I remember that time, the runners. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's do this little lacy thing down here. And I think actually we will go with the same color palette. I'm gonna turn this just a touch, This one quick sharpen so it's got a nice sharp point. Ah, thanks, Josephine. All right, so now we're gonna do this. This is gonna be pretty dark. And in fact, we could cover up these circles and then use gel pen or a white paint pen. That way you don't have to worry about going around them. Okay. It's obviously going to be dark there. And then I'm actually going to do dark on the right side of them. So they'll actually look, I mean, it's already kind of a scalloped design. But this will give it a little bit of dimension by adding this just on the right-hand side. So it's like almost kind of raised. I probably could if I'd thought about it. I don't know where my ruler's at right now. But no, that is a good idea. I probably should have it more often. There we go. Right? All the time. Okay. Almost done with this part. Like I said, I'm not even going to worry about the circles. I will, I'm going to do it on both sides for that one. Okay, so now let's see. Let's grab our cool gray 10%. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing that we did on the runners. We're going to fill it all in. It's okay if it's kind of pulling the pigment a little bit. This is just one small layer. It's all going to get blended anyway. Okay, and then we're going to grab the cool gray 50%. Now, one of the things you could do if you were wanting to make these little circles stand out, you could always add a little bit under the left-hand side, but I think what we'll do is we're going to do that after we get everything on the color that we want, and then we'll add the black on top of it. So now we're going to do cool gray 50%. Like I said, we're just kind of ignoring that circle in the middle for now. Trying to give it that kind of 3D look as well. Again, just ignoring the circle because we'll either go over it with the Posca pen or a gel pen anyway. Leaning more toward, not Posca, paint pen. Using the Arteza acrylic white paint pen. Okay, now we're going to use the white. And we're going to do each individual spot here. And then we will go through with the black again to make sure that it pops. Oh my gosh, you guys, tomorrow, I thought there were going to be 4 Doctor Who episodes. But I guess there's only 3? Or maybe the one that starts tomorrow is like a, sorry, I'm also, I'm taking a moment. I'm wiping the tip of the pencil occasionally so I don't drag too much black in with these ones. I don't know, is the one that's supposed to be tomorrow, is it like a 2-parter? Or is that David Tennant's last episode? I'm going to try and stay off the internet tomorrow because I won't be able to watch it until like tomorrow evening probably. And I don't want anything to be spoiled. So yeah, I'll watch it tomorrow or tomorrow evening and stay off the internet for the first part of the day. I got all teary-eyed though when I saw they were able to get Wilfred on for a little cameo there at the end. It was so good. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the black again. Definitely want that shadow underneath. Okay, sweep that away. Okay, do just a little bit more. And in fact, we're actually going to use the 70%. Yeah, 70% cool gray. Let's see if that's dark enough. Yeah, I think that'll work. We're just gonna redefine these edges a bit. Okay. Then, like I said, let's see, are we zoomed in as close as we can? No, we can go a little bit. Okay, so you see we got all these little circles now. So let's make sure that our black is plenty sharp. I think we're pretty good. And now I'm just gonna take this black and on the bottom left, I'm just going to, on the outside of it, put the tiniest little bit of black. Again, I know this is pretty fiddly, so if you don't want to do this, please don't feel like you have to. I'll look up in chat here in just a bit. I'm in, like I said, concentrate mode. Don't want to get in the wrong spot here. And at this point, once you have these all done, like I said, you could use gel pen. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and use my white paint pen. There we go. So it almost looks like it's inlaid, like it's waiting for like a jewel to go in there or something. But let's see, do I want to do white? Yeah, I think I'll just stick with white for mine. So let's do... Try not to cover up that black that I just put on there. Yeah, I like that. Because now it does look like there's holes in it. But still has shape to it. There we go. Yeah, not too shabby. I like that. Touch up the black here in just a couple spots. You know, it makes sense that I don't do a face cam because most of the time I'm leaned too far over for you guys to see me anyway. Just touching up a couple spots with that 50% cool gray. Thanks, Josephine. Okay, now did we keep that? This one didn't get to keep its black as much. Oh, and I guess I was doing it there, wasn't I? Here we go. Okay. Aw, thanks. Bring that down just a little bit. Did that work? There you go. That's a little bit more accurate representationally wise. Okay, so that's the runners. And underneath, let's go ahead. Oh, thanks. Let's go ahead and do this part of the sleigh up here. I'm feeling blue rather than fur. I think we're going to go with like a, not even blue metallic. Well, I think we'll use those cool grays. But for our blue, I think we need to use powder blue. Powder blue. And I have a chance to glue all the pencils, so we'll be using pencil extenders. I set that down too hard. I'm so sorry, pencil. Please don't ever break. Let's get cobalt blue hue, which is number 133. Okay, so powder blue, cobalt blue hue. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Words are hard. Aw, thanks, Kelly. Aw, you're sweet. Let's see. So powder blue, cobalt blue hue, and I think Blue Lake. Yeah, this is one of the teeny tiny ones. I think. You know, it's so similar. I think let's just use these two blues. Feeling sleepy? We'll go get some rest, hon. I think we'll use these two blues and then use our grays. I think will give us a nice look to it. Go. Give them a nice quick sharpen. We'll break out the pencil extenders for these ones. Okay. Then we're going to use our grays and our whites for that. So we'll start with our darkest blue first. Then we'll do the light blue. Then we'll add some light grays. And then after we blend it, then that's when we'll go in with some of the other grays if we want to kind of shape up the direction of the light. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so for this one, let's see, how do we want to start this one? We're definitely going to have some darker color where, you know, there's like the bows overlap. So we're starting with, this one is the cobalt blue hue number 133. I can talk. Words definitely aren't hard. Kelly. Well, if it helps, like I made an effort that day. I did hair and makeup. Now, granted, I'm wearing hair and makeup today, but the office is a disaster because we're mid packing things or whatever else. So yeah, the area behind me isn't as presentable as I would like. I will be curious to see where we end up going to because I'm definitely going to want to plan my work area. Okay, so that's going underneath. I don't wear it all the time, Kenny. I wear it more if I know people are going to see me. Okay. Do I want the just rolled out of bed goblin look? Probably. Not saying that, like, if you don't wear makeup, like, that came out wrong. I'm saying that sometimes I feel like I look like a goblin, and doing my hair and makeup makes me feel a little bit better about that. Okay. 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 So we're just starting with this nice, very rich blue. There you go. I will say, if I were to choose any year where I wore the least amount of makeup, was 2020. I didn't go anywhere. Yeah, we're gonna extend this a little bit. And then I treated myself for a little while to an Ipsy subscription. Loved that. And that kind of got me back into enjoying makeup a little bit more. Hi, Allison. How are you? Bird lady. Right? Oh my gosh. Not worn makeup since 1990? Yeah, I do it mostly just, you know, why not? Okay. Let's see. We'll do a little bit there. Okay, let's go ahead and go in with our powder blue now. Right, Allison? Me too. Me too. That's pretty light. We need a mid color. Cobalt blue hue, powder blue. Let's do, do you call it Caribbean Sea or Caribbean Sea? Either way, that one. That's the one I'm using. Number 1103. 1103. Wrong pencil sharpener. We could always try and bring in just a little bit of some of the purplish pink colors if we wanted to. You crack me up, Bev. All right, so 1103. That's a little bit. Let's see. Let's brighten this just a tad. There we go. That's better. Here we are. And then the rest of it will get filled in with the powder blue. Then we'll use our white and our grays. So we have a few more layers to add here. Okay. Go. Only a little bit more. Going just kind of light. I just wanted that kind of mid-range color to connect the blues. Okay, now we're going to take our powder blue and we are just going to fill in the rest of it. Press a little bit harder. Awesome, Angela. Thank you. Through major fears, stage makeup is right. Yeah, stage makeup can be a little rough. And I'm kind of thinking we need to use the white acrylic pen on the lighter side of the sleigh too. I think that would be pretty. But we'll start with the blue first and then see how dark we get with it, because that will decide how light we go with that edge. Okay, so we've got our white down. We're gonna go ahead and blend it all the way through with, or sorry, we had our blue down. We're gonna go ahead and blend it all the way through with white now. Then we'll add some grays and then we'll go back in with blues again. That'll do it. That'll do it. All right, so we're gonna do the white. Am I all the way in frame? Yes, okay. You don't necessarily need to blend it through if you don't want to. That kind of textured look could work if you're going for something that's a little bit more, like if you're going for like a little bit of like a, not feather, like furry texture or, you know, just any kind of texture in general. So whether or not you use white is completely up to you. I'm gonna do it so you guys aren't getting too much shadow on here. Had a non-makeup pajama day today. It was wrapping presents. I need to do that. Kind of got them organized and everything. Ev, you should know that when the kids were decorating the tree this year, they came across the pickle ornament and was very excited about it. They were wanting to hide the pickle ornament. I'm like, well, you guys can hide it for now, but Mama's gonna re-hide it. Sounds good, Dawn. Get some rest. Thank you so much for being here. Procrastinating wrapping presents. I was never seen her before until she had a hip replacement in 2006. They married in 1986. He'd never seen her without makeup? How is that possible? Would she get up like really early and do her makeup? I mean, surely she didn't go to bed with it on. Whoa, nothing. You saw nothing. I blame my hands. Okay, so now we've got that white. Let's go ahead and do our gray now. We're gonna start with, couldn't find my 90% cool gray. I'm sure it's probably one of these drawers. Oh wait, is that it? I found it. Told you it was right there. Right, that's impressive. Okay, so we're gonna use, besides the Outlander one, I went to, oh gosh, there's one that I mispronounced like all the time. It was, one of them was Slane's Castle. I went to Slane's Castle. Obviously we went to Dune Castle and, oh, that's gonna bother me. Oh, you know what? I can show you. Hang on. I'm not going too far. I just have a book. Hold up. Hold up. Hang on. This one. Went to that one. Wait, I think it was that one. Crowd, what's the name of that one on the front? That is front cover. Yeah, there it is, yeah. I wanted to call it like Dunatar Castle. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. Boop. There we go. I wanted to call it Dunatar Castle, but apparently it's like Dunatar. But anyway, this one. There. That one, Slane's Castle, and then Dune Castle. And we drove by, there's a pink castle out by Aberdeen that we drove by as well. But I have some video of it somewhere. I did like a little vlog when I went. Oh, see, here's the Johanna article. I'm looking to see if they've got more of that castle. Yeah, here we go. So this is Dunatar Castle right here. Funny thing is I had just got done being really sick. I was fine when I made it there, but I wasn't feeling as strong as I usually do. So we definitely took, because this path that's in the front, it looks like maybe it's just windy because the parking lot is all the way over here, but there was a handle and, oh, that's cool. There was a handle that you could hold on to, but it's very steep. It's very steep. But yeah, oh, here's the pink castle. Right there. It's a pink castle. Anyway, it was super fun. I want to go back someday. It'd be fabulous. Okay, so I really like how that blue's turning out. All right, so now we're gonna grab our 90% cool gray. Okay, and in some of these places where there'd be a bit more shadow, that's where we're gonna add it. It's a ruin, but still. Yeah, so the Slane's Castle is actually like a full-on ruin as well. It's completely abandoned. It's not maintained. It was super spooky. But one of the reasons it was a little bit more spooky is because that was the, that castle was the inspiration for the Dracula story. I forget the name of the guy, you know, he wrote it ages ago, but he was there and that's what inspired the Dracula story. So it was kind of spooky. The day that I went, obviously I mentioned I was with my mom, but it was really cold and really windy. I'll have to see if I can find the little vlog video. I think I took it off. I think I had it on YouTube at once or at one point. But anyway, I remember going in there and obviously like the windows are blown open and everything. And the sea foam was just blowing through there. But because there were so many just, you know, gaping holes in the walls, it was acting like a little bit of a wind tunnel and it kept wanting to knock me over. It was cold. Oh, that's cool. Right? Yeah. Is that the guy that wrote the Dracula story? A heck of a name, man. Don't remember the name. I just know that the Slane's Castle was the inspiration for that. Super spooky. But it was also just surreal to go in there and see because you could see where the second floors of the castle would be, like maybe where they put down wood and of course it broke down over the years. But the way like the spiral staircases were like all crumbled. They only went up about halfway, but you could see where there was bits of stone kind of jutting out where the wood floors would have been. So you could look up and see where the second floor was. It was just, it was spooky. It was surreal. I'm going to guess that's a hot spot. Yeah, a hot spot for Halloween ghost tours because hot dang, it was spoopy. All right, let's go ahead and use Cool Gray 50. 50? That what I want? No, we want 30. Cool Gray 30. You guys headed to bed? Right. Love you.
Oh, wait.
Love you.
Hi, chat.
Say bye to chat.
Night, chat.
Merry
Merry Christmas?
Yes, Merry Christmas. Go get some sleep.
Merry
Turkey.
Christmas.
All right, so 30%. They say goodnight. Bram Stoker. Thank you, Shannon. All right, so Cool Gray 30%. Yeah, they're pretty tired. It has been a long week in the Illustrator household. Okay, so we're just layering this on just a bit.
And this one over here. And then we're going to layer on our blues again and then blend it all the way through and it should be done. I think I was like in my head initially going to make this more metallic than it is, but I don't know. I kind of like this. Not overcomplicating it.
Go. Oh, Ev, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All right, now we're gonna use the, I don't remember what it was. It was the cobalt blue hue. That's what it was.
There you go. Put a little bit more of this blue in here. I definitely want it to be more blue than gray, but I wanted to use the gray to get some of the stronger shadows.
Rock Girl, Sandy's using a piece of oh no,
Piece of a feed bag. Yes, she needs a bookmark. Absolutely. Hey, but man, in a pinch, it works. How are you liking the book that you got, Ev? Have you had a chance to read a little bit on it? Let's see. So, Caribbean Sea. Okay. Now it's coming out a bit richer in color.
Okay. Then we're going to use our powder blue.
Oh, it's a mystery thriller. Okay. Gosh, it has been a long time since I've read like a mystery. I feel like I'd get like too spooked out. Just kind of pressing harder right now, just kind of softening the edges here. I was just going to use a blender, but I think we'll actually use a little bit of white, just a bit. Right? Non-digital books, exactly. Yeah, rather than a blender, I think we're going to use the white to soften everything. Well, I realize some of the ones I have left over, there's still that fall-themed one, so I either need to quit doing seasonal ones or just get some winter ones out. Now, actually, I probably am not going to be putting any new designs in the sticker shop until after we get settled. I need to get wherever we end up going. That's why it's important that we pick a place tomorrow, because we need to get the P.O. box set up and everything else. Okay, so what I think I want to do is, yeah, I think we will use the paint pen. I might need to retouch it up after we color these ones, but I think for now, I do want to use it. Just turn it a bit. Want a trip. They hope it will save their marriage, but someone is trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh my gosh. That'll do it. Okay. No, I'm trying not to make you dizzy. I'm sorry. trying to decide if I should do the white all the way around. I'm kind of thinking, yeah. I think it'll look nice.
Yeah, I like that. Hi, Celeste. Catherine, hello.
Perhaps, yes. Steve got a new position, and so we are going to be moving in about 3 weeks to a new location to which I have not disclosed. But yes, that's happening very soon. So, all good reasons that we need a new place. All good reasons. Gonna be an exciting change. See, because I'm doing mine kind of sketchy, it's not like perfectly straight. So it almost is coming out like it looks like it's kind of a furry textured anyway. Really? Oh my gosh. So yeah, you were probably having coffee that day, weren't you? Oh yeah. No, it's all good news. It's just fast and a bit whirlwind. So we're trying to get it all taken care of. But yes, nothing dastardly. Dastardly? Dastardly. Dastardly? What is that word? You ever say a word and then you realize it doesn't sound right? Is it dastardly? Someone spell it for me. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. What did you call it? No! With a D, Shannon! Thank you! Oh my gosh. I wasn't sure if it had that second D. We're going tomorrow. So we have viewings set up tomorrow, and we've narrowed it down to ones that we're happy with. So yeah, if all goes well, if all goes well, we should have a place picked out tomorrow. But I'm also, you know, logically wary. Like when we were finding this place, I think I mentioned it in last stream. Anyway, we found a place that we thought was perfect. Turns out it was last used by a bunch of college boys, and oh boy, that place needed help. We're like, yeah, nah, thanks though. Right. Well, you know, that's the funny thing though, Angela. This coming July, we'll have been in this place for 3 years already. Like, it seems like it hasn't been that long, but also 3 years. So we've been here like 2.5 years. But still. Woo. All right. I'm liking that. How are we feeling about it? Cute little sleigh. I know, right? It really doesn't. It went by so fast. You're good. Well, think about it. I mean, even in 2020, because we moved, what did we move? In 2021? I've been 2020. But like, even still, like that doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but it was. Like, it's just crazy to think how long. Okay, so before we hit the before we do, I was gonna say hit the Christmas presents. That's not right. Before we do the Christmas presents, let's talk color palette. So I'm doing mostly cool colors. Of course, we've got some of the pink and yeah, right? Yeah, and as it is, we're still planning on like purging a lot of stuff that we don't need. The kids have a lot of toys they've grown out of, so but here for 20, the moving struggle is real. Absolutely, I get that. So color palette. I'm not gonna do reds and greens. We're gonna stick to that kind of cooler color palette. So we'll do purples and blues, maybe a little bit of pink, right? Yes, very wintry. But yeah, we're just gonna dive in and we're gonna stick to kind of the color palette that we used for the sleigh. And I am not going to be afraid to use black to up my shadows. Oh gosh. All right, so the only downside with that is I am sorely out of indigo. I know it's a crime. I need to get some. I didn't know it until it was too late. So I think for our darkest, we've got dioxazine purple hue, which would be good. That's nice and dark. Inditron blue is good. I'm looking at my chart up here. So, but yeah, dioxazine purple hue and then Inditron blue. Those are going to be real good. I'm probably going to steer clear of, as much as I like peacock blue, that's heading a little bit more into the blue greens. Possibly. How does one run? I don't know, Shannon. It felt, look, all right, this is my, it's a baby. It's a little baby indigo. I suppose I could put it in the, this is one of the ones I need to glue. Again, I ran out of time to glue things. There's just not enough time to do things. Okay. And some of these I didn't glue because my secondaries are really long ones. And if I had glued this onto a new pencil, it wouldn't fit in the pencil case. So yeah. All right, so let's see. Black grape. Right, indigo. Yeah, Josephine, I could. Probably could. But I don't mix pencil brands too often. Crazy. What am I saying? Oh gosh. Okay. So yeah. Inditron blue, I think. Blue. Oh my gosh, you guys. Can I get an exclamation point words in chat? Words are hard. All right, let's just start with the first one. And let's do this little present right down here. Actually, no, I want to do that one. I changed my mind. Right, exclamation words. Words are hard. Wait, why isn't it reacting? Oh, there it is. Okay. My bot's feeling a little sleepy. All right. So obviously we have some holly here, which you would think green. Oh, right. I know. Sky blue light. I love it. I love it so much. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. Hi, Miriam. How are you? Okay. So because we have what would normally be green and red, we're going to go with, I'm going to pull out one of my favorites, and it needs to be sharpened. Dahlia purple. I love dahlia purple. And look, it's one of the older ones. And so party. All right, so we're going to give that a quick sharpen. You're good. You don't need to send one. All right. Spin, spin, spin. There we go. Okay, so dahlia purple. And then, oh, you know what I haven't, so this is, you guys don't know what I'm looking at here. Are we zoomed out? Yes. I have this kind of pinned up here, and I'm realizing that I have the lilac and lavender here, but I haven't updated this chart for the new colors. But the thing of it is because I still have lilac and lavender. I haven't taken them out. I'm still going to use them, and then I've just got put the amethyst and orchid next to it. But we're going to do dahlia purple, and let's grab, actually, blush pink. Pomegranate. Pomegranate is nice. I think we're going to save pomegranate for another color because the darkness level of pomegranate and dahlia purple are very similar. So I'm going to leave that one for probably something next to it. Okay, so let's do dahlia purple and blush pink. We're going to do blush pink. No, hang on. I don't know what I'm grabbing. No. It's printed on it. It's printed on it. Remember, this is an old school one. This is an old school one from before 2010. Here we go. So this, oh my gosh, get in focus. Oh my God, okay, that's as good as it's gonna be. This particular, oh no, that's not loose, is it? Okay, yeah. This particular dahlia purple I got from a small little shop that also had like the ones where I got steel. So these were old ones. Oddly enough, this barcode, look, see, it's printed. Hang on, I want to get this in focus. There you go. It's printed directly onto the pencil, and then the shop wrote the price. Oh, actually, that's interesting. I think the price was a newer price because I mean they're about $1.40, right? I don't know how much are our single purchases.
of the pencils now. It's been ages since I've done something open stock. Cause yeah, so it's $1.40 marked on it, but yeah, there's no actual sticker. It's just printed on here. $1.29. Yeah, see, it's because it was in, it's not like Hobby Lobby or anything. It's in a hole in the wall shop. But at the time that I got this, I got them from there because, say, if you don't remove the stickers, I know how to take the sharpener. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't think I have anything that still has a sticker on it. I've got one old pencil somewhere that has some masking tape on it so that I could hold it better. But yeah, at the time when I ordered all those pencils, the shops, for whatever reason, were completely out of Dahlia Purple. So like like Dick Blick didn't have it. Jerry's Artarama. I can't remember when this was, but I just remember it was completely out of this color. And they had it. And I was like, go ahead and toss in a few of those. I was just thrilled to be finding the metallics. And I was like, well, if she's already sending them, why not? But yes, so that's why. You can tell it's definitely an older one and that barcode is printed on it. All right, then we're gonna get a little bit of blush pink. It's really a teeny tiny spot, so we don't need to add all that much. Okay, and then for the leaves, to remove the sticky from the price stickers, I also have, I use Goo Gun for a lot of it. When I worked at a winery for a little bit and we would make custom bottles of wine where we would design custom labels. And we always had to use Goo Gun to remove the original label off the bottle. And so that's when I started using that. Wonder, did the shop pay extra for barcode printing on the barrels? No. I think that's how some of them came. I think that's how they came. Except I will say, like I have this, I have Deco Orange. So this is an older one, but it does not have the barcode on it. So I think it might have had to do with where, like, the manufacturer they got them for. I found my Parma Violet, Angela. I found it. I mean, I've only got about 2/3 of a Parma Violet, but I did find it. It exists. And also, my problem is I will set mine in different different cups. Oh my gosh, words are hard. In different cups, and then forget that I leave it there. So Indanthrone Blue and Periwinkle is what we're going to use for these leaves. Well, yeah, for like the packing and everything. So the grandparents ordered gifts early on, so we should actually have all of the kids' stuff here. And I have my P.O. box straight through the rest of this month. Oddly enough, I usually re-up it in January, so the timing of it is perfect. So after January, if you are someone who has my P.O. box, after January, that won't be a valid address anymore, but we will also get our mail forwarded. So if for some reason anything ever comes there, as soon as we get a new P.O. box number, it will get forwarded to there. Right? Oh, that's absolutely it is. Open stock will print the labels on those that came in sets that did not. Ah, see, there you go. Hi, Kara. So yeah, that was probably it. But yeah, I've had that Dahlia Purple floating around for a while. Okay. Then we're gonna use the Periwinkle. It grew legs. It's possible. I had this one pencil that I lost, could not find it for the life of me. Looking for it for ages. Anyway, when I ended up finding it, before we moved here, I had a cabinet that was in front of my desk, but it was one of those cabinets that has like an inch gap underneath, like on the backside. Well, at some point, Paul had knocked off a pencil and had kicked it under there. So this pencil that was missing was because they'd rolled under a cabinet for a solid 6 months. When I finally found it, I was like, you turkey! Or rolled. Paul took it. No, that's exactly what it was. You know who's turning into a little bit of a thief, though? Annie. It's hilarious. First of all, she's oddly obsessed with pipe cleaners, but also little Steve, his advent calendar has these special like agate rocks in them, but it came with this like necklace thing, or like you can put it on a thing. Anyway, he's basically, it has these little accessories.
And Annie, I heard something trailing along the hallway floor. She comes walking into the office. She brought it all the way from downstairs in the dining room to up here in the office, and then I took it from her. She leaves, comes back 2 minutes later, and she's stolen a pipe cleaner. It's like, Kitty, why? Okay, so now we're gonna do a little bit of a purpley, I think purple. We're gonna do black grape. Let's start with black grape. We're just gonna build these up as we go along. So let's see, we got black grape. I use it in my skin pencil. I probably dropped some, possibly. I don't know. You can't drop Prismacolors. Why are you, Angela? The pencil abuse. Also, please ignore the fact that I literally just dropped one like 5 minutes ago. All right, so black grape. Now, normally I would do like shadows on the sides of these, but because it's wrapping paper, those leaves aren't raised. At least in my book, they're not. So we're just gonna color it like it would be a normal box, and then we'll add shadow on top, but not based on how the leaves are placed. Right? I'm one to talk. If they actually got in trouble for pencil abuse, I would have been taken off in the paddy wagon years ago. It could be. So Artisa had sent me a bunch of pipe cleaners to do when I did all of those Halloween videos. And what I actually ended up doing was the advent calendar from last year. I had saved it because I really liked that it kind of looked like a book. So I cut it all out and I was storing the pipe cleaners in there. Well, it's not 100% effective, and sometimes one would be poking out. And she literally will steal them out of the box and run with them. Like, she knows she's not supposed to have it, but she's like, yeah, no, it's mine, yoink. Like, I had some of those pipe cleaners. If you guys saw the bouquet of flowers that I did, I left those flowers sitting on our dining room table, and miraculously, they like the little pipe cleaners in it just kept disappearing one by one. But it cracks me up that she like, it's not that she just grabs it and starts playing with it. She grabs it and then removes it to a separate location. You know, so like, well, if I take it with me, they can't find it. Last year for Christmas, I got the kids, you know, Squishmallows are all the rage with kids right now. And I had gotten these tiny little food Squishmallows. And I think one was a little, you know, thing of fries and whatever else. And one of them was a dumpling, which, to be fair, it is her treasure. It is. To be fair, the dumpling could have looked like a mouse toy or something. But the kids were opening presents and they had their stuff set to the side so it didn't get mixed in with any of the wrapping paper, you know, and we're cleaning it up. Annie runs over, grabs the dumpling, and bolts with it up the stairs. She's like, yoink, it's mine now. Never mind that she actually did get cat toys for Christmas, because I am definitely that pet owner that makes sure everybody has something to open, even the cats, despite the fact that they don't have opposable thumbs. But yeah, she yoinked it and just booked it up the stairs before anyone could get her. All right, let's go ahead and get grade lavender. Grade lavender. I have an old yardstick once while I sweep under my seat. Oh my gosh, you'd have to, right? There's so many. A big pay when the cats were younger, those little jingle balls. I honestly stopped getting the jingle balls because they just lose them. They'd go into the fridge. Now under the couch is where they end up. Has anybody been seeing an ad? And I think it pops up for me because obviously I have cats and, you know, whatever else. But that ad for that, this is grade lavender, for that blue ball that is like activated by motion. I keep seeing ads for that. And like, I'm curious, but also like, do I want to spend that much on a cat toy? I think it's like $30 for it or whatever. And I'm like, if they're just going to lose it, but apparently it's like self-activated. So like the cat taps it and then they just lose their mind. Right, Megan? Yes. Okay, we're going to go back to black grape real quick. We're going to make this a little bit darker. I'm actually going to take it over that leaf to add a little bit more shadow. Right, yeah, well see, Paul, I have to be careful with hair ties because Paul chews on them and like just destroys them. Like, really? Really? I don't know. After we had, after Oliver, our previous cat, he swallowed a sewing needle that had thread attached to it. And I say previous, that is not how he died, just so you know. But I had been sewing and working on a project, and we had carpet in the place that we were at. And he got a hold of the thread, ate the thread, because that makes sense, and the sewing needle was still attached. He takes them out of your hair. Anyway, long story short, that involved an emergency vet visit, and they got it out. And because they had to get to it, he actually ended up getting involuntary lipo. Came home and he weighed a little bit less than he did when he got there. But we were like, oh my gosh. Because the thing of it is I was on the phone with Steve at the time, and I looked over at him, and he was eating the thread, and usually that's not that big of a deal. Like, it's just not. But as he swallowed the thread, I saw this glint of metal, and it was one of those things where I wasn't even entirely sure what it was that I saw. Like, I was second guessing myself. I'm like, surely he didn't swallow that. That can't be, like, he wouldn't do that. Oh no, he did it. He totally did it. And yeah, needless to say, emergency vet visit. The vet was really sweet and gave us a little bit of a discount on the bill, because I got to tell you right now, emergency surgery for cats after hours. You can imagine that was a fun vet bill. But yeah, so now we are incredibly careful because little Emily has started picking up sewing, and I'm just like, all right, rules for sewing. We do not leave them where the cats can eat them. When he ate a box of thin rubber bands, oh my gosh, right? Seriously, these animals sometimes, I swear, they just like to keep us on our toes. All right, so I'm going to use the Caran d'Ache blender. I mean, it's not like I was bad about cleaning up my supplies when I'm sewing anyway, but you know, when you have carpet, sometimes it's hard to see things, and everything else had been cleaned up, but I just had missed that. And he thought, oh, look at this nice thread metal sharp thing. I think I'll eat it. Oh, nice, Leslie. Doing good. How are you? I dragged some of that blue out into that. Let's see. So we're just going to do this on the leaf. I still need to add a little bit of shadow on it where the box is at. But yeah, so needless to say, that's the first thing that we check whenever anyone sews. Like, all right, are all the sewing needles cleaned up? Like, I don't even want to take a chance with stick pins anymore. You know, like the ones with the little plastic ball on top. Like, I can't trust them anymore. I'm like, yeah, someone's gonna swallow it. Okay, so I want to smooth this out a little bit more. It's got a bit more texture than I would like. So we're gonna use, actually, do I want to do shadow first? Maybe. Actually, rather than shadow, let's just add a little bit of color variation. Ah, thank you, Deborah. Add just a little bit of the Dahlia purple here. Just a smidge. And then we're going to go in with that black grape again. Super excited about the new career stepping stone. Oh no, he is. No. He's very excited. This is a big step for him, and it's a step in kind of our long-term goal direction. So no, this is, although it's hard and chaotic now, and I know the kids are not thrilled with the idea. One, they're young enough, they'll bounce back, but it's going to be, it's going to be very good for us in the long run. And it's nice that all of the hard work he has done in the last decade, and even the last however long he's been in school in total, but the last decade especially, it's nice to see his hard work be recognized and everything. Cat pulls all my pins out of pincushion and leaves them under my Oh, Kara! Oh my gosh, do you have like a rule where you can't, I'm using Grade Lavender, where you can't like go in that room without shoes on then? Because that seems terrifying. Yeah, he will. He's excited. He's really excited. It's very similar to what he's doing now, but yeah, it's going to be really good. I'm excited. I'm sure I will have loads to tell you all once we start getting settled. Okay, I want to go ahead and use Cool Grade 90%. Just a bit. Just want to make sure I don't have too flat a color here. Okay, and let's grab our black grade. He's gonna be done with it soon, actually. So he will be, yeah, we're in the home stretch here. This big changes, all good changes. It was all stuff we knew that was coming, and it all just sort of fell into place. Look carefully, someone, right? Like, all right, if you guys left it out. And you know, the nice thing is because everything I do is work from home, it's flexible. So we didn't even need to consider whether or not like, oh, okay, well, what about your job? It's like, nah, keep it all with me. Right, it is. And he has worked so hard. So yes, I'm very excited. This is a cool gray 90. I'm just adding a bit more to these leaves. But yeah, it's going to be good. And I think once we're all settled, it'll just be one of those things where we'll be like, I am so glad we did this. Using a little bit of white. So obviously, like, I limit some stuff that I say online, but to the point where I can tell you guys about, you know, things we have going on. I'll be excited to share that. Okay, first present. That only took us like forever. All right, so now because we have this dark purple, I want to do something that's a little bit lighter, but more of a mid-tone, not super light. So for this one, I'm not going to do blue, but we're going to do a lighter, kind of more muted, pinkish purplish. So let's grab, let's see. I don't know that I want to do pomegranate. I'm thinking mahogany red. Let's see, how teeny tiny is that? I just need to make a list of the duplicates that I need to jump to. It is mahogany red is 1029, and it's 6 next to the raspberry. There it is, 29. Okay, so mahogany, and we're gonna get, I think, pink rose. Yes, 920. Oh no, wait, that's 1018. Yeah, pink rose, and let's grab some black raspberry for our darker color. Look, see? I super glued it. Aren't you guys proud of me? Let's see. Exactly. Had an accountant in another firm who just graduated from college and tell me how I was wrong, and I informed her that I've done this job for longer than she's been alive. Right? Isn't it crazy? It's like the guy who sold us our car. Like, he was literally in diapers when I graduated from high school. It's like, oh, okay. Like, oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna give these a quick sharpen. All right, let's see if it holds, all right? Oh no, wait, I don't want to use this sharpener. Hang on. Okay, we'll see if it holds now. Did the glue work well enough? Yes. Ha! It didn't break. All right, and this one, we'll sharpen this in. Okay. What I want to do, because I have nothing but tiny stubs for my cream color, so I glued these two together, but what I think I want to do is I have a little saw and I want to make one end of it flat so then I can put all three together. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. I don't know, man, with this new math they're teaching at school, it's very confusing. I have a hard enough time doing normal math. All of a sudden it's new math. Nice thing is I have a husband who literally, like, he's super smart with numbers. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll help you guys with your art projects. I don't want to help with this. All right, so 1029, which is the mahogany red, is what we're going to start with. Right, I know I sometimes remind little Emily when she's doing certain things, it's like, you do know I know what you're doing, right? Like, I mean, I didn't invent what you're doing, but I've been there. Mama wasn't born yesterday. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a little line here because I feel like I should, and I'm gonna to continue the ribbon here. There we go. So yeah, I'm sure we will have all kinds of stories to tell. All right, now we're gonna do the pink rose. Is that the pink rose? Because there's also rose pink, isn't there? I don't know. So many color names. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just fill this all in with the pink rose. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with the black raspberry. And then for the bow, I need to wait and see what the full color of the present ends up being. But I'm leaning towards not quite as a dark purple as this next one, maybe a slightly richer purple. And this one back here is probably going to be blue. Not pressing too hard right now. All right, then let's grab the mahogany. It's like, actually, like, this literally is what the book says. Will you give us a heads up when you won't be? Yes, so we're moving. The houses that we're looking at, we think we'll be moving in maybe in January, possibly. So the plan is I will probably take it, let's see, let me look at the calendar real quick. Because, let's see, Christmas falls on a Monday. So I'm gonna say, I'm like looking at the calendar, now I'm almost wondering if I need to take 2 weeks. I think it's gonna depend on when our move-in date is going to be. So tentatively, if I were to look at the calendar now, I would say, yeah, because if we end up getting a place where the move-in day is the 1st, I might need 2 weeks. I don't think you guys will be too upset because I'm looking at the calendar now. Like maybe I could come back and stream on the 5th because it also is going to depend on, you know, how long it takes to get the internet set up and everything. So when we get closer, I'll have a better idea. But looking at the calendar as it is now, we'd probably skip stream on the 27th, the 29th, and the 3rd. So maybe our last stream would be the 22nd. And then I would be back on the 5th. So, it might end up being 2 weeks. Right. Well, and I'll be able to let you guys know if I get the time and I want to, I want to make up some content. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, honestly. I should be able to stream because my computer setup is going to be one of the last things I put away. So I'm just going to say that tentatively, the 22nd will be the last one, and then I'll be back on the 5th. Exactly. Like it's a big life change. I was gonna say, if anybody actually emailed me and was like really mad that I took time off of the move, I'd be like, no, excuse me. That's what the block button is for. Yeah, and that's what I think. Cause yeah, I think that's actually seems pretty solid. So if for some reason I get there though, and they're like, yeah, we can't have any internet until the 10th or whatever, then, you know, that's obviously going to change some things. But I will keep you all posted. But I think I could safely say tentatively that 2 weeks. So 22nd be the last one and then come back on the 5th. And, you know, that kind of works because, you know, we'll have Christmas and New Year's to keep ourselves busy. But hey, if for some reason it goes even faster than that and I'm ready and up to go, like, I'm not just going to sit around twiddling my thumbs if I'm ready to go on one of those. Absolutely. Yeah, and I'll probably do some sort... No one saw that. No one saw that. I will make some sort of announcement post for people who haven't, you know, because obviously we've got some that can go to morning stream, some that can go to evening stream. So I will make some sort of official announcement. I think after tomorrow... because my goal is for us to pick a place tomorrow, which means that we will know the move-in date. So that'll be a lot easier to plan that. Sharmedev, I definitely did not check the dioxazine purple hue across my desk. Definitely did not. All right, I want to do for this bow. Actually, you know, I think I want to do blue. I was going to say no blue, but I think blue would be good. Let's get denim blue. Denim blues. So it kind of makes sense that with this page, this may take up, well, I don't know. What's the date today? Today's the 8th. I don't know. We might be able to squeeze in another page after this one. Okay, so denim blue is 1101. Oh, art in college. Yeah, I thought for a while like I was gonna, I don't know. I did art major, business minor, but no. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I love about this community. I mean, it's the same way, you know, like when I got my tonsils out, when I had meningitis, like thing of it is you know, Steve was doing all of the updates and the posting for me when I had meningitis. Like I just was not like aware of a lot of stuff that was going on. So that whole time for when that happened is all a little fuzzy. It's all a little fuzzy, but I can only imagine how a little bit panicking it was on your end when all of a sudden Steve pops up, says, so she's going to be gone. She's got meningitis. I mean, what? Who gets that? I don't even know. I mean, me apparently, but it was the craziest thing. Okay. So denim blue, never a dull moment around here. It was like I hurt myself, but I wasn't even trying. I mean, goodness knows I was just, it's a crazy experience. For sure. Okay. Pure programming, which I've never really used, and accounting. Well, and with the way computers are, they change so frequently. So I feel like if you did computer programming, you'd have to keep up on the changes and everything. We're just using that denim blue. Oh my gosh, it's 9:49 already. Where did the time go? Yeah, well, I know we've been doing a lot of small victories, so it was kind of nice to do a full-sized page with this. Yeah, but next week will be some serious packing and stuff. Steve and I need to go through the garage. That's going to be a chore in and of itself. We have some things that are still in boxes out there from when we moved here. So one of the nice things is, so we're going to use Caribbean Sea. There'll be a general rule of thumb that unless it's something we've been actively looking for and can't find it, if it's something that we haven't touched in the couple years since we've lived here, then odds are it does not need to come with us to the new house. So we will be doing quite the go through of everything. See, numbers and me, I couldn't brain numbers. My mom's real good at math, and I remember she helped me when I was in school, but I just never took to any kind of number stuff. Oh, let's get cloud blue. Let's get cloud blue. I think that's pretty. Is that cloud blue? 1087. Oh! This whole time where I've saying we're using powder blue, I was completely insane. We've been using cloud blue this whole time. So, you know, there's that. Sometimes you just need that kind of refresher though. Like it's a large version of what Steve says is called clearing to neutral. So like a lot of times if I've got a lot of projects or I've got deadlines on something and I'm feeling overwhelmed, one of the ways I can do to kind of help clear my headspace is to clean up my workspace, you know, get things put away, everything's where it needs to be, that kind of thing. And he said that's called calling it clear to neutral. And it really helps you focus quite a bit more. As it is, my brain's been so all over the place with everything, trying to remember everything. I had to make myself another, like I've got a massive to-do list on my whiteboard across the room. Oh, fun. Right, there definitely is something therapeutic about it, for sure. You're just like, all right, we're going to do this, you know, and of course we're not going to like just dumpster everything. We're going to donate and, you know, because like a lot of the toys the kids have grown out of, like there will be some other child in the age range that they were when I got them, you know, that will enjoy that. And especially, you know, like before Christmas and everything. Okay, I want to add a little bit more shadow under this bow. So we're actually going to grab the Cool Gray 90. Cool Gray 90. Okay. I'm going to give that just a teeny tiny bit more. Yes, fresh start. Exactly. Exactly. It'll be great. And I'm really hoping, like we have a few 4-bedrooms that we're looking at. I'm really, really hoping that we'll end up with one so I can still have an office. I mean, I know that where we're going, it's not going to be our forever home, but I would absolutely love to continue having an office. And whenever I find the space that I'm going to be able to be in, I want to decorate a little bit more intentionally. So, because I wouldn't say that I haphazardly put the office together, but it just doesn't have a very good flow to it. So that's what I want to focus on when I set up the new office, is something that makes a little bit more sense workflow wise. Because I find like right now I have all of my like Etsy shop stuff that has its own bookshelf, but it's not like it's across the room. It's not near the desk. Like I'd love to be able to just have things at reach as I need them, you know? Okay. So now let's grab the Cool Gray. Let's see, it's 30, 50. I want the 50%. There you go. But yeah, I'm excited. We're just at this sort of limbo Nothing happened. Limbo exhausted stage of everything. Okay. Am I happy with that? Like, I want to just do a teeny bit more. I'm just using a little bit of black. See, this has a little bit of Posca paint on it. Yeah. See, now I'm fiddling with it. Shannon, why don't you tell me stop fiddling? Move stuff out, right? I know it. Okay, let's see. Well, it's 9:54. It's going to take us a lot longer than 6 minutes to do another one. Let's zoom out. But hey, we got the sleigh finished. See, we'll have to figure out what to do for the greenery. I think maybe we could bring in some cobalt turquoise and do some really kind of dark, kind of bluish green on it. And I think it'll look really nice. But yeah, we made progress. Right? Okay, well, do you guys want to do some words on stream? I still feel like I want to do a background. Hi, Sue. I need to brainstorm it, is what I need to do. Like, I have a vision for the sleigh itself, but I feel like it deserves a background. I don't know. There we go. Words. All right, I'm gonna pull it up here. And we'll get our code. Oh, we should probably pause our music. Okay. Go. Up link. Go over to our games. If you are new here and you've never played this, this is Words on Stream. It is a game that scores like Scrabble. You don't have to download anything. All you do is just type your answers in chat and play away. All right. Is everybody ready? Thanks, Kenny. You can't see Shannon? I don't see Shannon either. I saw her earlier. She's in here. She's lurking. Oh, I was just talking to Shannon. I just assumed that she's, you know, there's a reason it's exclamation point lurky. So yeah, I talked to Shannon out to the void. All right, so let's see. Oh. Oxtail. Oxtail. There we go. Thanks, Carol.
I really want to do axolotl, but I think you need a Y for axolotl, isn't it? Okay, toil. Oh no, we already got toil. Oh, alto? There we go. Oh, axle, that's good. Iota. Okay, okay. Let's see. Tail. Iota. Okay, so one of them's gonna start with a T. So T-O-A-L? No? So we got toil. It's gonna start with a T-A. I mean, tally? Ah, that is one, okay. Well, it could start with, no, H-I-J-K-L. No, okay, it could start with it. Yes, I had to do my alphabet. Let's see. Okay, so maybe it could start with an L. What about float, loit, lotta, lida, livin' la vida loca? Let's see. What about laxed? Yeah, I'm just making things up. Oh, what is that word? Oof, I don't even know. All right, well, we got it anyway, so yes. All right, skip 3 levels. Off we go, Angela and Megan, very nice. Ooh. Wait, I shouldn't put it into. Copper. Let's see, core. Ooh, what about C-O-R-P? What if that's an abbreviation? There we go, nice. And hi, Andrew. There, or no, crop, okay. Cope, oh, cope. Oh, someone do cope. Oh, I can do cope. Good job, Miriam. Let's see. Repo, very nice. See, there's our lovely Shan Shan. Shan Shan. Shan, I'm gonna call you Shan Shan from now on. I'm sure you'll love it. Let's see. Repo. Okay, so no more C. I think this last one's gonna start with an E, with an R2. What about Reco? That's fine. Sweet. Rope. It makes sense. That's an actual word, and I'm over here mishmashing together letters for not an actual word. Very well done, Megan. Let's see, Aspie. Very nice. All right, I'm gonna go on a limb. It's probably the Q. Not really seeing a U, so you know. But gosh, that is a lot of letters. Oh, embryo. I know I spelled that wrong. Robbery. Oh, there's no M. I'm just gonna come over here with my nonsense words. Okay, so there's 2 more 5-letter words. What about B-R-R-R-Y? Berry? Yay! Okay, so, oh, border, nice. Obey, robe. Oh, B-R-E-Y? Was that one? I don't think so. Oh, yore. Tales of yore. Horror. Oreo. Eeyore. I'm just throwing out random things out. Buyer? I would not have gotten that one. Aspie, this is why I'm glad we have you. Sue, Aspie, and Ev. Sweet. Okay, so there is a fake letter. Meld. I know meld is a word. Okay. Mule. Oh, okay, so we got model. So it's a fake G. Module. Sue, nice. Let's see. So fake G. Model, okay.
Mold. Dole. What would that other one be? Another. Oh, dome. Mule. Nice, Sue. There you go. Okay, we have another M one. Mode, mold, mole. Could be. Is there mewed? Load. Oh, that's good. Mow. What does mow mean? Okay, so we have another D. So what about demo? See, I always try to overthink it. Like I'm making it more complicated than it should be. All right, off we go. Let's see. So we have a hidden letter and a fake letter. I'm gonna try line. That's a pretty basic one. No line. Okay, well, what about tine? Okay, the L is the fake letter. So no L. What about tennis? Maybe it's an S? Okay, no tennis. 9, okay. Gosh, there's like 6 versions of it, so it's gotta be a more common letter. Oh, what about tinned? Intend, yeah, it's a hidden D. Hidden D. Nice, Aspie. Okay, so fake L, hidden D. Tendon, is that? Tendon is spelled with an O though, isn't it? Indent, nice. Or no, is Denton? Is that a brand? No, okay. All right, so we have tied and tine, so we clearly have something that starts with a T. Dent and dine is something that starts with a D. Let's see. Dint, nice. Tied. Okay, and the last one's gonna start with a D. D-I-N-T? Diet, there you go. Well done. Sue, very nice. Oof, does anybody's guess what the fake one is for this one? We have a G-H-S-H-T-H. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say tiger. Maybe it's hidden I. Nothing smaller than 5 letters on this one. Try crush. Maybe it's a C. Oh, gesture. Oh, that would have been good, Kelly. Hurts. Okay, so we need to clear the G and the E. Let's try trash. Maybe it's an A, hidden A. No, okay. Hunters, Aspie. Woohoo. Okay, so fake G, hidden N. Fake G, hidden N. Okay, so let's do a shunt. That's a thing. Oh, shunters. A shunter. That's got to be the other big one. Shunter. I'm going to keep saying that enough, and YouTube's going to think I'm saying a bad word. Nice suit. Let's see. Hunters, hunter, unrest. Very good. Let's see. And tuners. There we go. Tuner, singular. There we go. Oh, we need one more word. One more word. Oh, what about oh, then it was no G. Okay, sure. Usher, nice. Let's see. Ruins. There you go. No, that's not right. Still, we made it. Whew. Tunes. Nice, Shannon. Sweet. All right, next one. Here we go. Aspie, Sue, and Shannon bringing in the top 3. Okay, what about... Maybe it's a hidden N. I'm gonna go with spoon. Poems. Okay, so we need to clear the other O and the J. I'm gonna go on a limb though and say it's the J because they usually don't have the fake letter be a double letter. Mopes. Compose, nice. Oh, moose. Yay. Okay, so no J. Oh, it's a C. That's right, it is a C. Oh, what about Cosmo? Oh, I can't spell. Cosmo. Cosmo apparently isn't in there. I'm thinking like the Cosmos. If I had another S. I'm also flashing back to Fairly Odd Parents where they have one of the fairies named Cosmo. Cosmo and Wanda. Okay, so we have one other one that's going to be a C-O-M. It's going to be C-O-M. Compo. Okay. So I'm going to go and say moop. Or I went moops. There we go. Ooh, nice. That's a word you don't use that often. You hear it more often than I think you'd realize. Aspie, Sue, and Ev. Aspie, #1 overall, followed closely by Sue. Well done. What level are we on? We are on level 20. All right. What about acclimate? I think that uses all of them though. Ooh, Shannon. Let's see. Andrew got camel. About just climate. Oh, camera. Okay. Oh, it's hidden R. It's a hidden R. Hidden R. Okay, so let's see. Camera. So it could be the L or the. Oh wait, what did Andrew get? He got the. It's the T. It's gonna be a fake T, hidden R. Megan got caramel. Caramel. Tomato. Okay, then. So it's a fake T, hidden R. Aspie got realm. Oh, that's good. Sue got calmer. Let's see. Oh, did we get cream already? Must have got that one already. Okay. Trying to think. Aspie got Marcel. Interesting. Megan got Lacer. Macer. That's a word, right? Sue got lamer. Oh, macer is a word. Alarm, nice. Let's see. Got lamer. What about mailer? M-A-L-E-R? Clear! Nice, Emma. But hey, we met our goal. We're good to go. Skip 2. Yeah, skip 2 levels. All right, we're level 22. If you haven't been here before, our goal is we gotta beat level 29. Level 29. Here we go. Okay, scope. I see scope. There we go. Okay, scope is good. We need to clear the B and the I. Sue got copies. Okay, so fake B. Copies. What else could work with that? So no B, although I want to do like biceps, just in case I'm wrong. Biceps. Yeah, no, fake B. Chelsea got poise. Ooh, nice. What did I say the hidden letter was? Let's see. Sue, totally lost. Emma got copes. There you go. Copic, right? It should be there. Oh, Aspie got hospice. Okay, so yeah, fake B, hidden H. We do hopes. There we go. Hopes. Megan got cops. See, we remembered that from last time. Chelsea got chips. I like it. Oh, did we do chops? There we go. Ooh, we're doing so good. One more and we'll meet it. Oh, did we do chose? Chose. Oh, I'm still locked out. Someone do chose. There we go. Nice, Ev. Okay, let's see. Epochs. Is epoch a word? Or maybe epoch-ch? I feel like that's a word. Yeah! We cleared the board on a level 22. Oh my gosh, we're doing great. Level 25. If we 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, we need to skip 3 levels and then beat the next level. No pressure though, no pressure. All right, that's a lot of letters. What I'm gonna do, react. Nothing smaller than 5 letters. Okay, react is good. We need to clear, oh, is this the one where there's 2 fake letters and 1 hidden? Okay, Andrew got chart. Let's see, Sue got teach. Okay, so I think the J and the V are fake. Emma got cheat. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb and say J and V. Let's see. J and V, so oh, it's moving too fast. What about trach? Like a tracheotomy, is that a thing? Emma got reach. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Aspie. Aspie got trachea. Oh, I was so close. Yes, trachea. Okay. So fake J, fake V, and it's a hidden A. It's a hidden A. Okay, so maybe a rack, like arachnid. Okay, so no V, no J, hidden A. I just gotta look at Aspie's word. Let's see. Trachea, so did we do reach already? Reach, teach, acre. Okay, chart, yes, carrot. Oh, what about chert? Chert is a thing. There we go. No. Magic words, anyone? Oh, that was close. Oh, that got hard, man. It's been so fast. Oh my goodness. Well done, everyone. Well done. All right, let's turn that down so I don't blow your ears out with the music. Okay, so this is where we're at today. Oh, look, my other little string of lights. I gotta redo that. Look, we're missing one. Anyway, this is how far we got. We're gonna keep working on this one, right? We did so good. So, like I said, I will make an official announcement, but just looking at the calendar now, tentatively, we will stream on the 22nd, and then we'll skip stream on the 27th, 29th, the 3rd, and possibly be back the 5th. So we may only need to miss 3 streams. So I will keep you all posted. Like I said, tomorrow is going to decide a lot of where the rest of our timeline lays. So I will, once I know all of that, I'll let you all know. But thank you for being here and hanging out with me for our sleigh. I'm really liking where we're going with it. And yeah, it's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great rest of the weekend. Stay warm. Keep staying awesome. And I'll chat with you later. Bye.